We have a voicemail number. That number is 219-2-DAVID-P. Here is a really interesting voicemail from about what Waitstaff is doing when MAGA hat-wearing Trumpists come in and have a meal at this particular restaurant. Take a listen to this.
Hey, David, how's it going? I'm calling from Missoula, Montana, one of the more liberal bubbles maybe in Montana. But I had an interesting thing happening at my work lately, and that's that some of my employees are actually, we work in the service industry, and they work for tips, and we've kind of started this thing at my work where people come in wearing their MAGA hats, or we have certain local Republican politicians that come and dine with us. My servers they're pledging the tips from those tables towards Bernie Sanders' campaign. Anyways, I thought this was kind of a cool idea and didn't know if you'd be interested in maybe promoting this to some of your listeners on your show, that they could be donating service tips from Trump-supporting people or Republican politicians towards a progressive candidate of their choice.
Listen, I absolutely love the idea. This is extraordinary. So Missoula, Montana, it's a red state, but Missoula is a little bit more of a purple or bluish enclave within the state. People come in wearing MAGA hats rather than treating them poorly or spitting in their food or whatever the waitstaff says. The tips we get from the MAGA hat wearing people and from the known Republican politicians, we will take and donate to the campaign of Bernie Sanders, who we believe will achieve progressive change that we like and that we are in favor of. I love it. I also understand that when you're getting paid $2.63 an hour, I believe it is in some places, plus tips, the last thing I'm going to do is tell waitstaff that they should jeopardize potentially their own financial well-being by donating the tips from Republican customers to Bernie Sanders. So I love the idea. And I think if more people in the dining industry and the service industry want to do it, absolutely more power to them. But I also am extremely sensitive to the way in which so many people that work in the service industry are really poorly compensated, and partially on the backs of the idea that, hey, it should be okay for restaurant owners to pay them $2.63 an hour, because in the end, they're getting tips 15, 20% from some customers, less from others, more from others as well. So I am not going to suggest that they do anything with those tips other than use it to have hopefully in totality, a wage that is a living wage or approximating it. But I absolutely love the idea. We've got a great bonus show today where we'll talk about fighting picking up in Afghanistan after talks have collapsed. We will talk about a study that has found a correlation between daytime naps and heart health. But is it a causal relationship? And also, we see Nancy Pelosi trying to split Trump and Republicans over drug pricing in a way that, quite frankly, does not strike me as super effective. But we'll talk about it and more on today's bonus show. 2 ways to access it: become a member at joinpakman.com or a patron at patreon.com/David Pakman Show.